Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Cinema Scumbags movie podcast. I'm Seth.
And I'm sad.
And I'm Matt.
I'm Matt.
Two-man show today. It's the, Matt gets busy this time of year.
Yeah, he's not up in the vineyards. He's actually in the mountains of some special California place with windmills and omelets and caviar.
Yep, he's a strange guy, that Matt. But
oh, what a strange-looking dog.
I think we've known him for what, like 4 years now? Going on 4 years. I still don't really know what he's all about. But
I don't really know him as well as I thought I did.
Yeah, so two-man show today. We made a commitment last episode to keep it going. No more breaks. So we wanted to come through with the show. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. It's Christmas time. Doesn't feel like it with the weather that's going on around here, but it's just kind of crept up on me.
Yeah, Arizona sucks.
It does. I want to move back to where I used to live.
Where are the seasons?
I don't know. Where are you, Christmas?
I gotta be honest with you, man. This was a tough day for me. I'm sad right now.
Well, Seth, I broke the news to you today, and
fuck.
Rest in peace, Penny Marshall.
Penny Marshall, man, the director of my all-time favorite film, Big. She's also done other things, League of Their Own.
She only made one good film.
She was in Laverne and Shirley. That's what I would say most people know her for.
Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, her cameo in Hocus Pocus. Oh, I was sad to read this, man. It really ruined my day. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. I didn't read how or what happened.
I think she was sick with... Well, I know she previously had some sort of cancer, so I don't know. Who knows if it was related to that or what, but...
Sucks.
Man... God, I think I'm going to watch Big tonight. I have to, I think.
I mean, it's the right thing to do. I mean, that's what Penny would want.
Memories. The corner of my mind.
Mr.
Anyways.
Sorry, I was letting you do your thing. Love the way we were. Scattered picture. Everybody's looking at us like John Lovitz looked at him.
I know, to most people, like, Big is not... It's a classic film, I think, but I don't know. It's my all-time favorite, so I will always appreciate Penny Marshall, and, I was sad to hear about her passing.
It's unfortunate, and that's the way life goes. Everybody goes at one point.
Yeah, it made me reflect back on a couple years ago when we were in California for the first time. And was that the first time or the second time?
I think, no, it was the second time because you didn't get to it the first time.
Yeah, the second time we went to California, the whole crew, and we went to the Falcon Theater in Burbank, and we saw the original Zoltar prop from Big. That's actually a video on our channel, which one of my favorite videos. I love the way that turned out, so go check that out if you haven't seen it.
Rest in peace, Penny Marshall.
Rest in peace, Penny. Penny and me.
By Hanson.
Cue the music. Let's play it right here.
Penny and me like to roll windows down. We do actually have a few questions that came after our last show, or whenever we asked the questions, so I wanted to make sure we got these in before somebody angrily unsubscribes from us.
I guess they're doing construction in my apartment right now.
Oh
cool. My God. Can you hear that?
Only when it's really quiet.
Wow. It's always fucking something, man.
It really...
God.
The show must go on.
Oh, dude, it's so loud. Wow. I don't know if this is even listenable.
Well,
it's almost 6 o'clock, so it's got to be about done.
How do the bars look on your Audacity?
I couldn't really tell. I mean, I couldn't see it, but I'm sure you could pick it up.
It sounds like it's gone now, so let's keep it going.
Yeah, they're installing new doors around here today.
Oh, cool, of course.
Yeah.
Well, yes, we have a few questions, so we'll get into these real quick. One from... You going to say something?
Just listen to the jackhammer going on.
One from Real Jack Attack. Do you guys take issue with historical inaccuracies in film, TV? P.S. Love the pod.
Good question. That is a good question.
I wouldn't say I take exception unless it's like something that is detrimental to the story.
Right.
Like, I know why they did it, but for example, in Straight Outta Compton, they made them look like they were angels in that, when really they were doing some fucking shady shit.
Oh, did they? See, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think you might like it, but it's almost like it was everybody else's fault.
That's kind of interesting. I don't really know the story about those guys, but in the movie that's real popular in this spotlight right now, Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen and Freddie Mercury. I know that's kind of taken some heat for not being totally accurate in some parts.
Well, what, with his sexuality or as other things?
No, just like certain moments, like how he ended up joining the band. I think they kind of, altered that a little bit, and how some of the songs were written.
I understand. I mean, you have to at times to keep
Right.
it interesting, because not everything that happens in somebody's life is going to be entertaining. But you liked that, didn't you?
I did. I actually loved it. It's one of those that I watch, and I haven't stopped thinking about it. I'm really excited to see it again when it comes out on home release. But
I do want to check it out, but I saw a clip, and I think it was the one where they're working out how to do "We Will Rock You."
Yeah,
and it looks so cheesy.
No, see, like, I've got to be honest. Maybe if I was a huge Queen fan, I might be like, oh, this isn't Freddie, but I'm not. Like, I'm not a big Queen fan, so
Right.
I just saw it as a movie that I really enjoyed.
Well, it's getting some good reviews, and we'll get into it a little later with the topic we're going to be talking about. But I mean, I watch a lot of historical stuff. That's just kind of what I like. I like history. So I can't really think of anything that pops out off the top of my head, but it doesn't bother me unless it's like so obviously just to keep the story interesting or just to add some sort of extra tension.
Yeah, and you got to realize that, like, stuff like Straight Outta Compton, Bohemian Rhapsody, those are like films. It's not like documentary,
Right. Actually, I was kind of annoyed about how they portrayed P.T. Barnum in Greatest Showman.
Okay, well, that just sucked.
Yeah, it did. But for one, the guy did not look anything like Hugh Jackman. The guy was a fucking asshole, and he was not this like this great person like they portrayed him in that. I mean, shit, that's like a kids movie. It would not be a kids movie if they portrayed him accurately.
Yeah, I didn't really care for it, but Michelle Williams,
Oh, Michelle Williams is always good.
Mm-hmm.
We got a couple here from Vil Tom. Great picture there of Jack Lemmon.
Jack Lemon Party.
What?
You never heard of Lemon Party?
No, it sounds nasty.
Yeah, don't look it up.
Okay. What up from the UK? Any Christmas movie nights planned for the channel? Well...
Yeah, why didn't we do one of those? Like, I always forget about movie nights.
We still can.
We still can, yeah.
Yeah, so perhaps be on the lookout for one. Maybe.
We haven't done one of those in a while.
No, that'd be good to do.
Only thing is, like, after you do them when we're all in person, it, like, sucks having to go back to, let's all send clips.
What do you mean?
Well, like, we're not all in person.
Oh, okay.
I guess me and you could,
Yeah, me and you could. It's just Matt would have to, or he could just not be in it since he works the rest of his life.
Matt's slowly being weeded out of Slacker Media.
Matt is slowly quitting Slacker Media.
It's been a good run, but the show goes on.
The narcotics have taken over.
Just kidding. Well, I think we're kidding, but I don't know.
And he's listened to this. He's like, well, they know.
He doesn't listen to this.
They figured
got no
it
interest
out.
in this.
He also asked, opinion on Christmas with the Cranks.
I enjoy it.
Shit. It's just weird. I don't know. It's not a go-to for me.
You don't like Jamie Lee in that bikini scene?
Well, see, that's one of the more questionable things I've seen. Like, I don't know. I don't really know if that's...
She was getting a little old at that point.
Tiggle bitties, though.
Yeah. Christmas with the Cranks.
It made me realize that Tim Allen just plays the same thing and everything.
He does. He's just Tim Allen.
Yeah. He's narcotics dealer turned actor.
I mean, like, yeah, think about it. When have you seen Tim Allen, like, not doing that same role, you know?
Buzz Lightyear might be the furthest thing.
Yeah, where you don't see his face.
Exactly.
I do like Tim, though.
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen. Well, the Santa Claus sequels are fucking atrocious.
You don't like the second one?
Dude, no. I try every year to watch it. Fuck, it sucks, bro.
I like parts of it. The third one is bad.
That Charlie kid, you know, he should just quit acting.
Well,
Man.
so should Eller Coltrane.
No, come on.
They're about on the same level of acting.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Okay.
Eller sucks.
Dude, that kid would have... Imagine Boyhood with that kid that played Charlie. It would have been ass.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Cookie Cocoa Dispenser. Connects you directly to Judy.
Compact disc.
Like...
No, Cookie Cocoa Dispenser. Connects you directly to Judy.
Like, I like the first one, you know, when it's a little kid, you can look past the shitty acting, but man, in the Santa Claus 2, like, you'd grown up and
well, exactly. That's why Boyhood's good, because you can look past Eller's shitty acting.
He sucks, man. There's a part at the end when he's talking to his like niece or whatever, that redhead girl. He's like, "Knowing it isn't a burden, it's a gift." It's like,
but it's like he's reading off a cue card.
Yeah, it's like, dude, could you try and act a little bit?
Dude, you're acting like a prick the whole movie, so
yeah.
I don't know how you're trying to act all high and mighty now.
Yeah, that's, you know, the first Santa Claus is one thing, but the sequels...
You hated the principal until your dad wanted to fuck her.
Yeah, that's true. She's pretty hot, though.
She's hot, too, yeah.
Yeah.
The Spencer.
We're elves with fucking attitude.
And then that scene where they're like... The scene where they're walking down the hall and to the ZZ Top song.
Yeah, what is with that, man? That is a weird movie, bro.
It's so bizarre.
You know what character I always hated in that? You don't really see very much of him, but he's like the chunky British elf.
Yeah,
man,
okay.
He is aggravating. He's like, I think it's time we deploy the ELFS. Like, fuck off.
Shut up, you fucking Brit. Shut up, you fucking cunt.
Strange film.
Have you seen David Krumholtz lately?
Oh, he's fat. I saw him in Wonder Wheel, I think it was.
Yeah, he's in that. He was in something else pretty recently, too.
Well, I remember when I was watching Wonder Wheel and his scene came up, and I was like looking at the guy and thinking,
oh, yeah.
Man, he kind of looks familiar. And then I saw who it was. I'm like, no fucking way, man. He got
you know what? He's in Bow to Buster Scruggs, and
No way.
He looks bad.
Holy shit.
Like, almost unrecognizable.
Bernard's been eating too many of those pitas.
Well, too many. He was in, what was that show, Numbers or something?
Yeah.
The numbers of the scale just keep going up.
Ugh, yikes.
Sad. One more, though. From Big Al. Good to hear from you.
Yeah, Big Al, man.
Still listening, guys, and enjoying the content. Well, glad you're still around. Thoughts of the new Red Dead game? Well, Big Al, I love it. Well, the online's kind of shit right now, almost unplayable, but...
It'll progress.
The base game, it's one of the best games I've ever played.
Wow.
Yeah. I've played like 4 games, but...
Well, Big Al, I'm a cheapskate, so I haven't gotten to it yet, but hopefully soon.
It's hard to go back to an open world game after you've played that, just because of how alive and in depth that whole world is they created. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's going to be like masterful, but I'm just waiting a little bit. I got a huge backlog.
Oh yeah, I've already put like probably close to 100 hours in that fucking game. Shit. And I haven't even messed with online too much, and the story is like 60, 70 hours on its own.
Damn.
A lot of content there. Hopefully they figure out the online so I can play.
I'm sure they will. It'll probably turn into massive success like Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, shit. They're still putting stuff out for that.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's all the questions we have. I'll probably put out another Instagram post for the next one so we can get some more questions. And we're probably going to do an After Dark.
Yeah. Those are always fun.
We're recording on Tuesday, but you'll probably hear this Friday, so we'll be doing it tomorrow.
Yep.
So be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, always good to interact with the audience.
You like Celebrity Deathmatch?
It was okay.
They're bringing it back.
Oh, okay.
And I guess it says it's gonna star Ice Cube. I don't know what that means. If he's gonna be the host or.
This is gonna be like Beavis and Butthead though, you know? Like I don't know if it's gonna work today.
Well, probably not. Ice Cube is attached to star and will executive produce alongside his partner Jeff Quatinetz.
It's gonna be the same claymation.
That's what I was trying to figure out when I was reading it. I would hope so. Be a little weird doing it.
I remember it being a big, big fad back in the day.
It was cool. It was violent. It was, something that should probably stay in that time period.
But like, are they gonna put it on MTV? Like MTV is aimed at like 15-year-old girls.
Well, it says MTV Studios, but it also says that it's going to be shopped as weekly series to premium and streaming networks in 2019. So it just depends who wants to pick it up.
Yeah, that's interesting. Seems more like a Cartoon Network sort of thing.
Yeah, like a late night Cartoon Network sort of thing. I don't know. I watched a few. I was never like super into it, but
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, there's definitely ways you could go with it because there's always celebrities you can use in that, and different ways you can, I guess, make fun of them.
Right.
Oh God, this is a few layers to this to this one, but Kevin Hart, you like him?
Nope.
Me neither. But he was chosen to host the Oscars next year.
Yeah, this was a big story that we that broke during our off week.
Yes. So as it seems to be nowadays, people have no time on their hands and go through celebrities' old tweets to find ones that are homophobic, racist, blah, blah, blah.
I'll tell you what, if I was like a popular celebrity, I would fucking just start a new Twitter right now. Delete my old shit. Start
fresh. Not because you may have something, but because somebody may make it into something.
Right. You tend to forget things that you write 10 years ago,
Right, exactly.
Shit pops up on my Facebook all the time thinking, what the fuck was I thinking?
Exactly. You grow as a person, you move on, and you learn that you were in the wrong, which is what he said. Basically, the Academy gave him an ultimatum. Either you apologize or step down. And he said, well, I've dealt with this in the past. I apologized for it. I'm not going to bring it up, stir it up, or try to keep talking about it. So he just left. He just stepped down.
I got to say, I'm not a big fan of Kevin Hart, but I think the way he handled this was great.
I think it was too. Like I'm happy that he's not going to host, but I'm also, I'm not impressed. I can't think of the right word. Just the way he handled it, the way he just kind of stuck to his guns, and
it's so fucking stupid. I mean, don't if you're gonna deal with those type of people, just step away from it.
Yeah, he still apologized for it, but he did it on his own terms. He didn't do it because he was made to. So that's appreciated, and now they're stuck trying to find out who's going to host now.
Yeah, I mean, like who's in the running or anything?
I don't even know, because apparently they had a tough time even finding or getting him to do it because nobody wants to do it.
It's weird.
There was like a rumor or talk of doing like a hostless show.
Yeah, I think I read that.
I don't know. I mean, just get Ricky Gervais to do it again.
Yeah, the Oscars are starting to just, it's like whatever.
I like them, but they get political, and
yeah,
it's just a way to. I watch it because I want to watch stuff about movies. I get the political point of it, but that's what you make the movie for,
right?
Is to make that statement.
I just want to. Might skip out this year. I don't want to see Black Panther win Best Picture.
We'll also get into this too, but there's just not much. There's not much this year. This is a laxing year.
Yeah, this year sucks, bro.
It does.
When the fucking Mr. Rogers documentary is your number 2 favorite, that's an issue.
It's bad. But speaking of good films, we had probably about 25, I think it was 25 films that were selected to the National Film Registry as culturally significantly important.
Cool.
So we'll just go through the list real quick. If you have any thoughts on some of them. I haven't heard of a couple of these, but there's some pretty big names on here, so we'll go through it real quick. And this is in alphabetical order. So we have from 1955, Bad Day at Black Rock. 1987, Broadcast News.
Oh, that's a Criterion, right?
Yes, it is. I haven't seen it, but
Same.
it's Criterion, so it's good.
Well, yeah, okay.
I think the most recent one on this, 2005, Brokeback Mountain.
Okay.
I mean, that was pretty,
was kind of a big film for, like the gay
culture.
community.
Yeah, I mean, before that, they weren't really making movies about just guys who weren't gay.
Right.
So
I'm I haven't even seen that yet. I've always wanted to watch it.
it's pretty solid. Michelle Williams.
Oh, okay.
1950, Cinderella.
Okay.
1962, Days of Wine and Roses. Haven't heard of that one. Definitely haven't heard of this one from 1908. Dixon Wanamaker Expedition to Crow Agency. Holy
Jesus. What year is that?
1908.
Wow.
1997, Eve's Bayou.
I pulled it. Sorry to be moving backwards.
No, go ahead.
I was just on Letterboxd, pulled that up. It is the only known surviving film footage from the 1908 Rodman Wanamaker sponsored expedition. Wow.
Is that like a real thing?
Yeah, to record American Indian life in the West. Strange.
Wow. Then we have 1997, Eve's Bayou. 1917, The Girl Without a Soul. 1984, Hairpiece, a film for nappy-headed people. God.
Wow.
1974, Hearts and Minds. 1963, HUD. 1935, The Informer. I wonder what prompts them to choose some of these, especially ones from so long ago.
I don't know. I was just thinking that, what makes that 1908 movie
stick out now all of a sudden?
Right.
Here's a big one. 1993, Jurassic Park.
Okay, now that makes a lot of sense because it pretty much changed the way,
special effects.
Yeah, it's changed special effects.
So that one's a big one. 1947, The Lady from Shanghai, which is Orson Welles. 1945, Leave Her to Heaven. 1968, Monterey Pop. That's another Criterion. I think it's a concert film.
It is. I've always wanted to watch that, kind of like a Woodstock sort of thing.
Yeah. 1964, My Fair Lady, Audrey Hepburn. 1924, The Navigator. Sounds like a Harold Lloyd. Maybe not. 1949, On the Town. That's a Gene Kelly film.
Ooh.
I didn't love it. Love it. 1961, One-Eyed Jacks. That's another Criterion.
That's Jack Nicholson too, right?
Which one?
That's
Marlon
Marlon Brando.
Yeah. 1953, Pickup on South Street. 1940, Rebecca, which is Hitchcock. 1980, another big one, The Shining.
Finally, Jurassic Park too, but one of my favorites right here, man.
Yeah, maybe this will prompt Criterion to do something about it.
I have a major announcement.
What?
I watched The Shining the other night, and it officially moved.
God, I was expecting something real.
Into my top 5 favorite films of all time.
Wow. Wait, top 5?
Top 5.
Wow.
It's just a total masterpiece. Watched it with my lady friend for the first time, and she enjoyed it, because how could you not?
She did.
Yeah, loved it.
Maybe she doesn't like bare blowjob scenes.
No, she didn't. She's like, what is that? I'm like, look, I've seen this 100 times. I don't even know what that is.
Interesting.
Great film.
I don't think anybody really does.
Well, I mean, it's a reference to the book. That's a scene from the book.
Okay.
But I've got to be honest with you. I haven't seen every movie out there. I haven't seen every classic film. But from everything I've seen, I can't tell you a better performance than Jack Nicholson in The Shining.
Ever?
I think it is the best that I've ever seen.
Okay. I mean, I've got nothing to really argue about it.
He's just like, I mean, it's crazy.
Well, I'm glad you finally realized how good The Shining is.
I've always known. What do you think the picture meant at the end?
You want to talk about it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It just means he was the caretaker back then. He was
Reincarnation, bro.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay.
Quick discussion.
Should have known I can't get into film analysis with you.
What?
Anyways, keep it going.
And just a couple more. 1998, Smoke Signals, and then 1898, Something Good.
1898?
Yeah, 1898. It's called Something Good - Negro Kiss.
God. It's before Trip to the fucking Moon.
I know. Let me check this out. I'm curious what this is.
Earliest known example of African-American intimacy on screen. It's only a minute long.
It's probably like that one back around that time of the two people kissing.
Yeah. Weird.
Which was... Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Like, we could have just watched it in the time we've been discussing it.
Seriously, we really could have. What would you rate it on Letterboxd?
A lot of 5s on there.
Can't wait to see what these reviews look like.
I could watch this every day.
Okay, it's 1 minute. I bet it's a white person that said that too.
Nope. Anyways,
never mind. So that's some of all the films that were picked to be culturally, historically, and significantly significant.
It's cool. I haven't heard a lot of those, but stuff to check out maybe.
Yeah, perhaps.
Maybe some Saturday I'll wake up in the mood for a 1986 1 minute kissing film.
Maybe you should just watch Barry Lyndon.
I could watch that 300 times.
So? Watching Barry Lyndon once is good enough. It's better.
Boring.
More substance.
Kubrick.
Stupid idiot.
I do need to see that, though.
Too long for your squirrel brain.
Yeah.
And then we had some news from your boy, Colin Trevorrow.
How is that my boy?
I don't know, cause you were a fan of Jurassic World more than anybody else in the group, I think.
Not till I watched it again. That shit sucks.
Well, basically, have you seen Jurassic World? Yeah, you have. Fallen Kingdom.
Unfortunately.
So basically, at the end of that, they imply, spoiler alert for those who haven't seen it, they basically imply that the dinosaurs are going to start taking over and destroying cities. And he has come out and said, though, nope, that's not the case. Basically, what's going to happen is they're just kind of going to live among us like wild animals.
Oh, okay.
So I would have liked to see like a brainless city destruction movie, but it wouldn't have made sense because they don't know to destroy cities, or they're not big enough to do that.
It kind of sounds cool, like, to think you could be out in the woods and come across a fucking T-Rex.
Exactly. You can come across a T-Rex. It could be really good as like a tension-filled, slow-moving...
It's not going to be good, though.
Probably not, but the idea of it is at least going in the right direction.
I like the idea of it more than I actually like it.
Okay, well, he's back to direct it.
Boy.
Colin Trevorrow, such films as... God. Well, they wouldn't even let him do Star Wars anymore.
I'm so, like I love Jurassic Park, but man... Jurassic World was a huge disappointment for me, and I was hyped on that movie. Hyped!
Well, that's the problem. When you hype something up, you don't...
Well, I'm sorry,
Look what happened with It.
Halloween. So, why does he still want to kill Laurie after 40 years?
Is he pure evil?
No, he's pure... No, shit. Anyways.
Good one.
You know what? I'll watch every shitty Jurassic Park movie. This won't be the exception. I'll go see it, too.
Shit.
Oh, my God. The raptors are living among us.
Oh, my God. There's a raptor in the forest.
Wow.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Anyways.
It's dead, just like every other franchise.
Yeah.
This is something that I found today that was just kind of petty and funny, but I guess there was this guy in some hick area. He illegally killed a deer, and basically what the judge ordered is that he has to watch Bambi.
I heard this on the radio this morning.
Yeah. Like, I don't know much more than that, but he killed the deer, and now they're going to make him watch Bambi, like, every month or something like that.
Strange.
It's a weird punishment, and but hopefully that changes him as a person.
It's probably just going to drive him insane.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's like the story I heard about in school. It was like a scare tactic. I don't know if it was real or not. Basically, this person killed somebody in a drunk driving accident, and in order for them to make sure that person never forgot, whenever they had to pay damages, they made them pay $1 a day, so that they just constantly thought about it.
I like that. I like that tactic.
Yeah, pretty fucked up, but so is driving drunk.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just thought that was interesting little tidbit, little story that came across the wire.
I thought you might be interested.
I know I'm interested. There's only 2 tickets left, you know. Pretty soon, just one.
Well, I wonder who the lucky ones will be.
Well, if you're wondering if it will be me, it won't be. If you're wondering if it...
Charlie, there are 500 billion people in this world.
Mom, maybe you should go back to school instead of washing clothes.
Nope, that's why she's washing clothes.
Charlie, there are over 100 billion people in this world.
No, Miss Bucket, you're off by,
93 billion.
Anyways.
Lying bitch. We had a couple terrible trailers come across the wire as well. The BBC is remaking Watership Down, and
why?
The animation looks like 1990s Paint.
Why can't they just screen Watership Down?
Have you seen it?
I did. I have. It's been a long time. I don't own the Criterion or anything.
I haven't seen it, but I want to. I mean, I've heard about it and how dark it is. It's supposed to be like deeper meaning and whatnot, but there's a lot of big names in it, but it looks awful. The animation is absolutely dreadful.
I just don't understand why are we remaking an animated film? Just show the animated film.
Exactly. Man. Like, how many people do you think are going to go out and watch Watership Down?
Maybe they think people don't like hand-drawn animation anymore, but I beg to differ.
I beg to differ as well.
Yeah, I mean, Snowman, they better not remake that.
Well, they made a sequel.
They did, but it's still hand-drawn.
Okay. Well, we'll see. But the other one was Where'd You Go, Bernadette? We've talked about this briefly, but this is Richard Linklater's new shitty movie.
Yeah. I was telling you earlier before we started recording, Linklater is his best when he's doing his own original content.
Own original, usually coming of age.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that he's doing these like Last Flag Flying, Where'd You Go, Bernadette, just to hold him over until he puts out Manhood.
Well, Last Flag Flying was good.
Sorry, I had to take a drink, but I also disagree.
It was good.
Okay.
Bernie, on the other hand?
Nah.
Actually, it was okay. I don't really remember it.
You like School Rock?
I do.
Okay. I mean, I like it too. It's been a while since I've seen it. And back when I watched it, I had no idea who Richard Linklater was.
Yeah, I always felt so bad when the girl's like, well, because I'm fat.
I know. And then he's basically like, it's okay to be fat. I'm fat.
I'm not cool enough.
I'm not cool enough.
Yeah,
Mr. Schneebly.
Ned Schneebly. I fucking love Linklater. Probably my favorite director, but I don't have high hopes for this.
I don't either, but at least we have Boyhood, we have the Before trilogy, Everybody Wants Some, all the greats of his filmography.
Not everybody wants some, but I know.
Everybody Wants Some's better than Dazed and Confused.
You're joking?
No, it's great.
Oh my god. No, it's
about
it's okay.
baseball.
I know.
I know.
Oh, why don't you go watch the fucking Newton Boys while you're at it?
Nah. I'll skip that one.
Anyways, yeah.
Probably better than Last Flag Flying.
No, that was a good movie.
Yeah. If you have no taste,
okay.
Take it up the rear.
Yeah, okay. Wow. Peter Jackson made some old war footage color.
That's game changing.
Wow.
He took 100-year-old footage and completely restored it to make it look like it was made today.
Wow, from black and white to color. You know what movie did that? The fucking Wizard of Oz. Old news.
Yeah, but the footage was in black and white. Like that, it was black and white. It was crispy. It was starting to disintegrate. Not only did he have to, he had to fix every frame, and not only did he have to color it, he had to slow it down. He had to make the timing of it right. Like, just watch it. I think you'd appreciate it. That's game changing.
Hello?
That's game changing.
Sorry, I fell asleep.
He offered something new to cinema.
Boring.
God. Well, it's right around your time limit of an hour and a half, so.
Oh, shit.
Shut up, idiot.
I'm sorry.
It's too late. Go upstairs. Well, we'll talk about some Blu-ray theater. I didn't have time to find a Virgin deal today, but I'm sure I could find one pretty quickly. Didn't realize we were on this so quickly because usually Matt's here to do this.
Well, there'll be plenty of Virgin deal of the days in 2019.
Well, there's not much coming out because Tuesday is Christmas. The only thing I see here is White Boy Rick. Here's a Virgin deal of the day. There's another issuance of Deadpool 1 and 2.
Yeah, that qualifies.
I think that'll be the one. Because other than that, that's it. Usually there's a ton of things listed, and there's only like 7.
Did you get your copy of 2001 today?
I did. I was going to put it... I didn't check. I was going to put it in and see how it looks.
How's that red and black slipcover?
Well, it's like... I don't know what you call it. It's like... Do you have like the Goodfellas newer version?
I don't.
Okay, it's basically like a cardboard box opening, and it's got a booklet and little postcard things plus a disc. So it's not like a slip case as much as it's like a cardboard casing.
Oh, okay. Well,
so
I've heard it looks great.
Yeah, it is. It's nice. I was gonna pop it in after this and take a look how it looks.
You can see the monolith in 4K.
I know. I've heard the transfer is just immaculate.
Cool.
Yeah. But let's see if there's any theater releases coming. Oh, yeah, there are. There's a few. So we have Aquaman coming out.
Boy.
Hey, getting good reviews.
Is it?
So far, yeah.
Well, there's a lot of simpletons in the world.
Yes, there are. So that's cool if you're into that stuff. Bumblebee is coming out, which is also surprisingly getting good reviews as well.
Haley Steinfeld. Is that her name?
Yeah, Haley Steinfeld. John Cena. John Cena's just complete. Does he still wrestle, or is he just giving it up for acting?
I don't know. But that chick's hot.
Yeah, she is. Have you ever seen her in True Grit where she looks like a boy?
No. I don't know if I want to.
That was like the first thing she ever did.
True shit.
No. Don't you like
wow, that was her.
Yeah, but she's...
I don't know if she looks like a boy. She's like a young girl.
Well, the way she talks and everything, like the character is kind of more...
masculine.
Yeah. Takes care of herself sort of thing. We have the next great film from Jennifer Lopez, Second Act.
Well, don't make fun of Alex Rodriguez's girlfriend, please.
Why? She's hot.
She is. Still. She's like 50.
But I'm sure this movie sucks.
Yeah, she is. I don't think she's been in anything good. Selena, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not.
Geely.
Nah.
That's the worst movie ever.
And then we have the next film from director of Forrest Gump, Welcome to Marwin.
Ah.
With that one guy.
Who's this by?
Steve Carell. Robert Zemeckis.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. Looks cheesy.
Zemeckis has got the ability to make a masterful film.
That's true.
People tell you Back to the Future, Castaway for me, but
Yeah.
Could be good. What is with this? What is this fucking kablam or what?
No,
Actually, now.
If I'm not mistaken, it's about this vet who gets beat up because he's gay, and he makes like these little action figures or something to kind of I don't know. A victim of a brutal attack finds a unique and beautiful therapeutic outlet to help him through his recovery process. I think it's based on a true story.
Okay.
So quit making fun of the gays.
That's what I was doing.
We'll talk about these real quick just because they are coming out on Christmas. And that is On the Basis of Sex. Sorry, I don't want a Ruth Bader Ginsburg movie.
Oh my god.
Kathy Bates is in it.
Ooh. Well, she was also in Bad Santa too, so.
True. Felicity Jones, and she's hot.
Oh, okay.
We have Holmes and Watson.
Yeah, I'm not into this.
They're treating it like they're treating Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly as if they're Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
It's weird. They're like during the previews for it, they have like flashbacks to Step Brothers, like it's some comedy masterpiece or something.
Do they?
Yeah, it's like from the duo involved with Talladega Nights and Step Brothers.
Well, a lot of people think that is some sort of comedy classic. I mean, it's funny, but
yeah, I don't know. I've never found Will Ferrell to be tremendously funny.
Me either.
I don't think he's as funny as people say he is, but John C. Reilly is a great actor.
He is.
And then we have Vice.
Okay.
The story of Dick Cheney.
Oh, this? This is stupid.
Oh, this. Why is it stupid?
Because who needs a Dick Cheney movie?
Who needed a Freddie Mercury movie?
Are you saying Dick Cheney is as culturally popular and influential as Freddie Mercury? Because I
wouldn't say popular, but from what it looks like, he shot some guy in the face just because.
Well, a biopic about, maybe the greatest rock singer ever versus some fucking vice president. You tell me.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably just check it out of curiosity at some point, but
right up your boring alley.
Well, it's also nominated for Best Comedy or something like that in the Golden Globes.
Oh, well, that shows you how bad this year is.
Yeah. Which we can get into if you want. I did have March criterions, but...
Well, they all suck, so...
You don't know that. Do you?
I looked at them, but...
I'll just rattle them off real quick because there's nothing in here really that I would want to check out that I know of. We have a film called Detour.
Okay, just rattle them off.
Okay, we have I would check this one out. A Harold Lloyd film, The Kid Brother.
Yes, this I would watch.
Wanda, I Want to Hold Your Hand, which is Steven Spielberg produced or something like that. I think it has something to do with the Beatles. Oh, it is. Well, I'll be checking that one out too.
Yeah.
It's directed by Robert Zemeckis.
Oh.
Change your mind.
Might be back on board.
And then we have Japon, and then The Magic Flute. So I was wrong. There might be a couple in there I'd check out. But...
The Magic Skin Flute.
Yuck.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck happened. I guess I exited out of the Golden Globe stuff. So let's get back to that. Yes.
Oh, well.
Moving on. Let's just quit now. Yeah, okay, so Golden Globes this year. Shit.
Yeah, we do a Golden Globes episode every year, but nobody cares. But I don't know. We'll keep doing it.
We might as well. We have nothing better to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as we were kind of insinuating earlier, this year is pretty bad. And the films that are going to be nominated for any awards are not the ones that were... At least personally, I like the ones that will not be nominated.
Right.
So we'll just go through the movie stuff and then maybe like the bigger TV ones. this list.
Yeah, you know what? I looked at these nominees when they came out, and I mean, I was like speechless.
This top one it bothers me. So for best motion picture drama, Black Panther.
Yeah.
Black Panther.
Give you a break.
I understand the cultural influence of it, how big it was in that regard, but it's not a good movie. It's this formulaic cookie cutter superhero movie.
Like maybe, I haven't seen it. Maybe it is a good movie, but best picture?
No, not best picture.
Come on.
We have Black Klansman, which is apparently Spike Lee's best film in a long time. Bohemian Rhapsody, which I'm very surprised that got nominated because I thought it was getting kind of back and forth reviews.
I think you would enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm sure I would. I'll check it out. And then this one kind of makes sense. If Beale Street Could Talk, this is Barry Jenkins' new film. And then A Star Is Born.
Okay.
So, Best Actress in a Motion Picture Drama, Glenn Close in The Wife, Lady Gaga, A Star Is Born, Nicole Kidman, Destroyer, Melissa McCarthy, Can You Ever Forgive Me, Rosamund Pike, A Private War.
I mean, that list right there, good God.
Ew.
Emma Roberts, Little Italy.
Emma Roberts, Little Shittily.
I can't even comment on that because I don't know any of those.
Yeah, me neither.
Billy Crystal, My Giant.
My Giant Piece of Shit movie. I mean, let's take a look here. So they thought that all these were cool, but Toni Collette, couldn't nominate her.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Give me a fucking break.
Like, look, I haven't seen those, but I saw Hereditary and she was great.
Bullshit. I can almost guarantee that most of these are not as good as that. Best Actor in a Motion Picture Drama, Bradley Cooper, A Star Is Born, Willem Dafoe at Eternity's Gate, Lucas Hedges, Boy Erased, Rami Malek, Bohemian Rhapsody, and John David Washington, Black Klansman.
I mean, I haven't really followed the race so far or what's going to happen with like the big awards, but from what I've heard, it seems like it's
Rami?
No, Bradley.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, that could be the early thing. I think you're always pretty safe when you play somebody, especially somebody as beloved as Freddie.
Like, look, even if you don't think that movie's all that great, which I know some people don't, his performance does kick ass.
Yeah, it's hard to think it could be anything else. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. This list, this is probably worse than the drama. Best Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy. Crazy Rich Asians. The Favorite, that one makes sense. Green Book. Mary Poppins Returns. Vice. Oh my God. Mary Poppins Returns, are you kidding me?
God, is that a musical?
I would assume if it's anything like the original.
Man.
That's just sickening.
We want Julie Andrews.
She didn't even want to be in it.
Grandma Poppins.
Grandma Poppins. Toppins, penis.
Just a spoonful of sugar makes the semen go down. Oh, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yuck. Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy. Emily Blunt, Mary Poppins. Olivia Colman, The Favorite. Elsie Fisher, 8th Grade. Charlize Theron, Tully. Constance Wu, Crazy Rich Asians.
I've only seen 8th Grade, and that girl did pretty good. I mean, I felt sad for her the whole time. So.
Oh yeah, she was. I'm sure she's partly like that in person, but she was very, very good.
Well, I think she could turn out to be a cute chick if once that face clears up a little bit.
Yeah, perhaps. Best Actor in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy. Christian Bale, Vice. Lin-Manuel Miranda, Mary Poppins. Viggo Mortensen, Green Book. Robert Redford, The Old Man, The Gun. John C. Reilly, Stan and Ollie.
Oh,
that's a little better.
Stan and Ollie looks pretty good.
It does. I do want to see The Old Man and the Gun.
Sam.
And it just kind of goes along with if you play somebody who is real,
yeah,
you got a pretty good shot. I wouldn't be surprised if John C. Reilly takes it. I could just say that now without having to see it.
Yeah.
Best Actress in a Supporting Role. Amy Adams, Vice, Claire Foy, First Man, Regina King, If Beale Street Could Talk, Emma Stone, The Favorite, Rachel Weisz, The Favorite.
Wow, a lot of The Favorite in there.
Yeah. Those are better ones.
Yeah.
Those are much better than the main actor, whatever. Best actor in a supporting role.
I may cut you off, but Emma Stone didn't win Best Actress for La La Land, did she?
She did.
She did?
Yeah.
God, give me a break.
Yeah, it was the same year that fuck, who was it? I gotta find out real quick or it's gonna bother me.
For what?
Somebody. I'm trying to. Who else should have won that year? Was it 2017?
Yeah.
2017 Oscars. Yeah, she won, and fuck.
Casey Affleck, his overrated performance too.
Natalie Portman should have won as Jackie.
Yes, that's right. That's what I was going for.
Yeah, that's BS. I like La La Land, but it wasn't Jackie.
No, I mean, like, was her acting that great in La La Land? What the fuck?
She was good, but she wasn't. It wasn't Jackie. That's all I'm gonna say.
It wasn't Jackie, and it wasn't Natalie.
No, it wasn't. Natalie's better.
Natalie.
Oh, I love it when you have JFK's brain matter on you. Okay. Best actor in a supporting role: Mahershala Ali, Green Book; Timothy Chalamet, Beautiful Boy; Adam Driver, Black Klansman; Richard E. Grant, Can You Ever Forgive Me; Sam Rockwell, Vice.
I heard that Green Book's pretty good.
I heard it is too, but it looks like a cheesy roles reversed Driving Miss Daisy.
Oh, is that the plot?
I don't know. It's just Mahershala Ali gets driven around by Vigo the whole time.
Wow.
Vigo just likes to eat.
Wow. Well, when you describe it like that.
It might be better. That's just from what I've seen. That's the kind of vibe I'm picking up. Wow. Neat.
Neat.
Best Motion Picture Animated: Incredibles 2, Isle of Dogs, Mirai, Ralph Breaks the Internet, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Ew, dude, that Spider-Man movie's gonna fucking win that.
Of course it is. I think they said that Disney's won like 30 of the last 33 or something, like 27 of the last 30 Oscars.
Wow.
For animated. I don't know. Isle of Dogs wasn't great.
I liked it, though.
I liked it, yeah.
I prefer my Wes Anderson to be live action, though.
Exactly, but there's 3 Disney films in there, so take your pick.
Yeah, so they have good odds of, repeating.
Yeah. Best Motion Picture Foreign Language: Capernaum, Girl, Never Look Away, Roma, Shoplifters. Only seen Roma and it was good, but I don't have much more to say.
Heard that was pretty good.
Yeah. Best Director Motion Picture: Bradley Cooper, A Star Is Born; Alfonso Cuarón, Roma; Peter Farrelly for Green Book.
No.
Nah, is that one of the Farrelly brothers?
There's no fucking way.
Nuh-uh.
It is.
Oh my god, it is.
Holy
no way.
Shit.
What the fuck?
He directed that?
Yeah, well, he's getting the nomination.
Dude, that's awesome.
Wow. From shit
That
to
doesn't
shit.
sound like Driving Miss Daisy.
What does it say it's about?
A working-class Italian-American bouncer becomes the driver of an African-American classical pianist on a tour of venues through the 1960s American South.
Okay, so it sounds like Inside Llewyn Davis.
Yeah, but that's a good movie.
Yeah, maybe it isn't as bad as it looks.
I can't believe this is from the same guy that directed fucking movie 43.
Dumb and Dumber 2.
Wow.
True rags to riches story. Crazy. When I read that, I was like, no, that can't
Gotta
be.
be another Peter Fratelli.
Spike Lee, Black Klansman, and then Adam McKay, Vice.
Oh, okay.
Best Screenplay: Alfonso Cuarón for Roma, Some People for The Favorite, If Beale Street Could Talk, Vice, and then Green Book.
Roma is a Netflix film, right?
It is, yeah.
It's kind of crazy. I feel like you're going to start seeing these Netflix films winning major awards.
Oh, I know.
Like, shit, man. That seems like it's got a lot of hype behind it. And, next year we get the new Scorsese film.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's when he asked if it was taking over, if Netflix was taking over, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing.
No, I love it because, I get to watch theatrical quality films from home.
Yeah. You get done with work on a Friday, you come home, and you can just start up a movie, and it's quality stuff.
Pretty sweet.
Best original score, Marco Beltrami, A Quiet Place, Alexander Desplat, Isle of Dogs, Ludwig Göransson, Black Panther, Justin Hurwitz, First Man, Mark Shaman, Mary Poppins. None of those really stick out.
What was that for?
Best score.
Oh.
Very weak score category.
Yeah.
But I don't know what else sticks out as far as a good score.
I haven't seen, I wish I had seen more of these, but what can you do?
Well, this is usually when I start to try and seek them out and watch them, just because I'm curious.
Right.
I want to know what's up for the awards.
Right.
Let's see. Best original song, All the Stars, Black Panther, Girl in the Movies, Dumpling, Requiem for a Private War, Revelation, Boy Erased, Shallow, A Star is Born. I feel like in this case, a lot of the times the musical is the one that's going to get it, so I wouldn't be surprised if Star is Born does it.
Yeah, that seems to a lot of momentum behind it.
And then we get to the TV. I'll just talk about the actual TV series that are nominated because I don't want to get too much into stuff I don't know much about. This is like it seems like it's kind of weak, but best television series drama: The Americans, Bodyguard, Homecoming, Killing Eve, Pose.
Don't know any of this.
I've heard of The Americans. Homecoming, I think, is that Julia Roberts Amazon one.
Oh, that's right. I do know that.
Yeah. I guess Handmaid's Tale didn't have a season, and then Game of Thrones didn't have a season.
Wow.
Game of Thrones is going to win next year, though.
Oh, yeah. It's their swan song, huh?
Yep. And then best television series, musical or comedy: Barry, The Good Place, Kidding, The Kominsky Method, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Kidding. That actually seems kind of interesting.
Yeah. Is that Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah, that looks cool. And then the rest are... Well, let me just check here real quick. Yeah, the rest are just... Are you playing a game?
No, I was typing. Sorry.
Okay, it sounded like you were clicking the A button or something.
No, it's a mechanical keyboard. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, the rest are actors specific to the shows, and I don't know enough about it to really try and give an opinion or talk about it. So that's really it. Really,
well, that's good.
Really weak and
yeah. I've got to catch up on some of these films.
If this is indicative of what the Oscars are going to be, then I'm not excited.
Like, man, seriously, where's First Reformed? Mid-90s.
Right? How did Ethan Hawke not get nominated?
Yeah. Even Toni Collette, man.
Like, that one I think bothers me the most because that was like the best performance all year.
Yeah. But I don't know, from that and from what I've seen, I'm pulling for, Freddie Mercury and Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, I think once you see some stuff you can form an opinion, but fuck, I mean every year it seems like I say, oh, this year isn't as good. And then when it's the next year, I'm like, wow, last year was really good, and this year sucks. Biggest
snub is Best Original Score, John Carpenter, Halloween.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. You think they'd give him something just because he's been around for so long.
Like, look, I'm not huge on that movie, but fuck, that score is awesome.
It is awesome. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's kind of a weak year. I missed last year. What was... Let me find my list real quick, just so I can see the kind of stuff that we were... So, we had stuff like Good Time, Train Spotting, Call Me By Your Name, Three Billboards,
Phantom
Thread, Blade Runner.
Brigsby Bear.
Yeah, I mean, if that was something that really stuck out to you, but it's just...
Oh, last year was far superior, man.
Oh, my God, but 2016, Hacksaw Ridge, Manchester by the Sea, The Witch...
Yeah.
Jackie.
Every year's getting worse and worse.
It really is. It's sad. The year before that, The Revenant, Spotlight, Hateful Eight. Fuck. Sad. Sad state of film. Well, I mean, that's not true. There's still good things coming out, just not ones that are getting the notoriety.
There is. The only movie this year that I truly loved was mid-90s so far.
I don't know. Nothing has really just stuck out to me. Nothing stuck out to me last year. That's why, I mean, I love Blade Runner, but
Right.
it's just weird that would be the one that would be my favorite from last year.
I really enjoyed the Won't You Be My Neighbor too, but I mean, it's a documentary. It's like whatever.
I mean, I've got 2 documentaries so far, so...
Have you seen that?
Yeah, I did.
That's good.
It's good, yeah. That's it, though. Sad.
Well, let us know what you think about the Golden Globes this year, and who you think's going to win, and how the Oscars are going to shape up. We're kind of getting to that point. It's coming up quick.
Mm-hmm.
It's another contest where old Big Daddy S wins some free Blu-rays from the fellow Slacker Media crew.
It's really going to be... You mean 2 Blu-rays?
Two.
It's going to be a guessing game this year.
Yeah. Still waiting to, see a few more movies that really... Oh, man, that was awesome. It just hasn't happened for me yet.
Yeah, exactly.
So anything else?
No.
Well, to you guys out there listening, wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, or whatever you celebrate. We'll see you before the New Year, right? No, we won't.
We won't?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, so Happy New Year to you as well. We'll be back in 2019. Continue the podcast. More great content coming. Still pumping out stuff over on the Slacker Media YouTube channel. Make sure you check out, what's that, Room 240. Yeah.
Room 240.
You had that time to be yet?
I haven't.
Can you quit putting that off?
No, because it's not really important.
All the shit you waste your time on, I think you can put that. I think you can do that.
You could probably do it too.
Okay, well, if you want me to take take control of your film.
Well, go ahead. You took control of that room when you were bitching the whole time.
I had a migraine.
Yeah, behind the scenes. Seth had a terrible migraine, so his acting is, well, it was some great stuff.
Has anyone shit talked to me on there?
No.
Wow, good.
It kind of died since it first went out.
Yeah, that usually happens. Anyways, Merry Christmas from Slacker Media and the Cinema Scumbags Movie Podcast. Thank you guys for listening, and as always, go fuck yourselves.